Alright folks, we're back. I'm back in Grimsborough. I'm going to do another case in Elite mode. Bomb alert on Grimsborough. Let's do this. Ah, it's the perfect day to have lunch in the park, don't you think, Matthew? Here, I grabbed you a hot dog already. Kaboom. Uh-oh. Holy cow, what the hell was that? You're right, sounded like an explosion on the other side of the park. Quick, let's go. Oh my god, please, somebody help! You're alright, ma'am? What happened? There's something exploded, and two men were fighting, and one of them just... You stay right here and call 911. Come on, Matthew, let's have a look at this mess.
At Edible Arrangements, we want Mother's Day to be every bit as perfect as you do. To order your freshly crafted arrangement, visit your local store or go to edible.com today. I went to gazelle.com first.
I did.
When have you ever done anything first?
It's 6. I bought it with the money Gazelle paid me when I'm 5.
I traded in my used Galaxy and put my Gazelle cash toward a new one.
I sold my iPhone with a cracked screen to Gazelle, and they picked up the shipping. Then I bought a pair of tickets to Amfest. One for me and one for who?
Please?
Back rubs.
What the back rubs?
Let's do this, big dog.
Oh gosh, right leg.
Cash for used gadgets. Cash you can use however you please.
Torn card.
Find out now at gazelle.com.
Shoe print.
Your body was made for better things than rheumatoid arthritis. Before you and your rheumatologist move
Sever foot.
ask if
Oh gosh.
Xeljanz is a small pill for adults with moderate to severe arthritis.
So many clues.
Fixate did not work well. Xeljanz can reduce joint pain and swelling in as little as 2 weeks and help stop further joint damage. Xeljanz can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, lymphoma, and other cancers have happened. Don't start Xeljanz if you have an infection.
What the hell happened here? This poor guy looks like he stepped on a landmine. He's all over the place. Hopefully there's enough of him left for Nathan to tell us exactly what blew him up. I'm curious about that shoe print you found. We should compare it to the database. As for that torn card, I trust you'll be able to piece it back up. Oh, and we should also take our eyewitnesses to deposition. Let's get a move on, Matthew.
Started searching for her words, and my brother Ray and I started searching for answers.
When it's time to navigate into care, follow that.
Alright, I'm gonna get some stars, so sit tight.
Brightstar Care. What do you want?
Okay, I got 6 stars. Let's see what Harriet Meadows saw. Miss, we're going to need you to describe everything you saw before the explosion. Don't omit any detail. Well, like I told you, 2 men were fighting, and then everything exploded. When I got out, the first one was running away, and the other was we found in bits and pieces. Did you see anything that could help us identify the second man? Everything happened so fast, but yes, I'm positive he was wearing something with a camo pattern. That's a start, but we may need to talk to you again later on. Where can we find you? I work at Green Banking on Main Street. Just ask for me at the front desk. So, Mrs. Meadows works for Alden Green. You know, after we met him in our last case, I brushed up on what's known about the man. His main company, Green Holdings, sprawls over the entire district. There's this casino, this bank, and about half a dozen other sub-companies. Something tells me this isn't the last time we'll bump into him or his employees. Actually, I'll examine the shoe pattern first. There we go. Matching shoes, 16 energy, great. You found a match, Matthew. The shoe print you found on the crime scene was made by orthopedic shoes. The victim didn't wear any, neither does Mrs. Meadows. Which means that our killer wears orthopedic shoes. Let's write this down, Matthew. Crosby. Good job on that card, Matthew. So our victim was called Henry Crosby. It's a veteran's card. Considering his age, he probably fought in Vietnam. Imagine coming back alive, only to get killed in an explosion years later. There's an emergency contact on the card. Sean Crosby. Must be Henry's son. We should call into the station for questioning. Okay. Okay, let's inform Sean. M. Crosby, your father was killed by an explosion. We don't know exactly what happened yet, but what? An explosion? We've been bombed? How? Where are the others? Do we need reinforcements? Mr. Crosby, are you alright? I know this is shocking news, but we really need your help. Do you know anything about your father that could be useful? Of course. My father bought a shop in Eastfield Market after the war. He wanted some peace and quiet. He spent most of his time here, and I helped as much as I could. You can search his stall if you need to. Whoa, Sean completely freaked out when I mentioned the explosion. Looks like post-traumatic syndrome to me, don't you agree? I guess we better have a look at Henry Crosby's stall. Are you ready to go, Matthew? I can do good here. Uh-oh. Where the heck's the satchel? Aha. Just learning the ropes. This satchel must be our victim's. Of course, there's a combination lock. I'll let you handle this, Matthew. Okay. Sorry guys, camera ran out, or tablet ran out of film room. Ugh. Great job as usual. Now let's see what Crosby kept in his satchel. These are like a bunch of financial documents from Green Holding. I didn't think we'd hear about Alden Green again so soon. The documents show that he's trying to buy the Eastfield Market stalls. I bet he wants to build a new casino or some other lucrative business. Hello, so sorry to bother you. I'm looking for Henry Crosby. We were supposed to meet here like half an hour ago. Are you friends of his? Rachel Priest, the reporter. Mr. Crosby contacted me for an interview. He said he had information about Green Holding. And now you're telling me he's dead? I suppose he was talking about these documents we just found, but they're a piece of evidence now. We can't let you take them. Sorry, miss. Are you sure? I can help you with your investigation. Look, here's my number. Call me when you're ready to exchange those documents against my help. I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you, miss, but we'll keep your number just in case. You're right, Matthew. Our victim was obviously up to something regarding Green Holding. We should ask his son if he knows anything about it. Green Holding? They're involved in my father's death? These greedy bastards? I told them contacting the media wouldn't be enough. Most of the people here took loans with Green Banking because of the crisis, but when they refused Green's buyout, the bank started raising their interest like crazy. Soon they won't have any choice left but sell their stalls, which is exactly what Alden Green wants. My dad was a naive man. He thought he could expose them, and look what happened to him. I'm sorry, I must go. I've got some arrangements to make. I'll let the autopsy run its course. So for now, this is Matthew. See you then.
Blowing in, a weakening front over the southern end of the island chains.
Alright folks, we're back. Let's get the results of the autopsy. Thanks for the puzzle, guys. It's the first time I get a bomb victim on my table. So it was a bomb. Unmistakably. Unfortunately, the metal fragments I found in the victim's torso aren't enough to determine the bomb's type. The only thing I'm sure of is that your killer must be suffering from partial deafness right now, as will anybody standing less than 30 feet away from that explosion.
Some of that moisture now is starting to reach the northern section of the Big Island. That moisture from that front.
Well, we've got quite a puzzle in our hands, and I'm not only talking about our victim, but if there is a wacko going around leaving bombs, we need to get organized, Matthew. I'll go talk to King about this.
And throughout the day, over 2.5 inches there for the eastern side of the island, and more of those showers on the way for tonight and into tomorrow. This is what it looked like atop Haleakala earlier in the day before those clouds and showers moved in.
Alright, that's
this
it.
evening.
I'll see you guys for Chapter 2.
Sunset from Molokai. Have more of those trade showers as well.
Alright folks, we're back. Let's start Chapter 2 of Bomb Alert on Grimsborough, Case 13 in Elite Mode. It's been hours and still nothing. If Henry's killer intends to detonate another bomb, they sure are Guys, we've got a situation. I received an anonymous phone call about an imminent bomb attack on Main Street. Be careful what you wish for, I guess. Matthew, let's go, now.
For our southern shores, high surf advisory up there, 5 to 8 footers. Northern shores not far behind at 4 to 7 feet. And some sizable surf for east and western beaches. Some head-high waves there as well. So surf on all of our shores. And looking ahead over the next few days, after Mother's Day, a breezy day for our Monday.
Oh God, if a bomb explodes here with all those offices, it'll be a massacre. Matthew, we have to find this bomb, and we have to find it now.
Or a good way to work off that Mother's Day brunch.
That's
Heading
true.
out to the beach, a little swim, a little run.
Or before and after. That works for me, too. Sports time now. Brandy's here, and champions were crowned tonight in high school baseball.
That's right. I'll tell you who's taking home co-trophies this year. Plus, Rainbow Warriors trying to defend their diamond against the Dirtbags. And it was senior night for the UH softball team. But first, from the NBA, Miami's Dwayne Wade has our play tonight.
Hello. Takeaway box, donut, cigarette butt, bomb.
I am focused. I am brave.
Orange, strawberry, and lime drinks available now. Jamba Juice Hawaii.
Sorry guys, unexpectedly stopped.
Made up of little moments. Whether it's for family
Hey, I think for the first time you've been too slow, Matthew. This bomb is going to blow and there's nothing we can do about it. Look, the countdown. There's only 3 seconds left before it blows.
Pick the outfit that matches your perfect
2,
Come
1.
in and shop with us this week and receive
Error.
25% off your purchase. Visit
We're alive.
stores on
Matthew, the bomb didn't blow. For 1 second there, I really thought this was the end. But our bomber just made his biggest mistake. Let's send this bomb to Alex. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us exactly who built it. And since we're still alive, you might as well have a look at this old picture you found. Hey, that's Henry on it. He's standing with another man. The text is illegible, but I bet you can fingerprint powder would make the pen's tracks appear. Care to give it a try, Matthew? Oh, I will, Jones. But first, I'm going to get me some stars. So sit tight, folks.
But all that math doesn't always equal something tasty. At my place, you can get
His top duel.
Okay, I got me a couple stars from there. Let's examine the old picture.
Great run.
Right, new program, excellent year.
Yeah, and the first big title for them.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Big West title.
And I was gonna say, Brandy, kind of defeats the purpose of tossing all that water on Coach when it's been raining all
I
night.
know.
Anyway,
Not just 1, 2 barrels of Gatorade, ice cold Gatorade.
Well, either way, thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday night. We'll have more for you tomorrow, but be sure to watch Good Morning Hawaii tomorrow morning.
What the heck? Is it just... There we are. Only one. Well done, Matthew. Let's see that. The man standing with Henry on that picture was called Donald, and there's a date, 1975. You found the picture on Alfred's hot dog stall, you say? That doesn't make sense. As far as I know, Alfred's been blind since birth. Let's go ask him about this. Oh, and while we're here, let's have a chat with Mrs. Meadows. Henry clearly had a beef with green banking. She might know more about it.
No matter what their background or income. With your support, we can continue to help young people achieve their potential.
In the foot care aisle.
Roger that. See ya.
Alfred, it's Detective Jones. Meet my new partner, Ranger Matthew. Matthew, meet the man who makes the best hot dogs in all of Grimsborough. Aw, Jones, you're gonna make me blush. So what brings you back here so soon? Well, Alfred, we found a picture of Henry Crosby on your stall. Did you know him? Did I know him? Are you telling me Henry's dead? I knew something was wrong the last time we talked. He sounded so agitated. The picture shows him with a man named Donald. Does this ring any bell? No, sorry. Henry just gave me this picture and told me to hold on to it. He mentioned some ghost from the war, and he left. You're right, Matthew. Henry acted as if he knew something was going to happen. I wonder if he gave Alfred this photo as a trail to follow. This Donald might have played a role in his death. Unfortunately, we can't waste time guessing. There may be other bombs. You cannot risk more deaths.
Does Kimberly know this?
How could she?
Well, I better go right to her.
Oh, unfortunately, I only got 1 energy from that one. Henry Crosby? Oh yes, I knew him. His son tried to smash our bank's window with a garbage bin once. Sean Crosby did that? I guess he didn't take the pressure you were putting on his father too well after all. Hey, business is tough for everyone these days. You can't just behave like that because you struggle. Green Holdings' offer to the Eastfield stall owners was very generous. There are important projects regarding this area that can't be put on hold because of stubborn people. Mrs. Meadows doesn't seem to have any feelings left. I guess that's what banking does to a person. But even so, attacking the bank is a little extreme. Do you think Sean might have gone even farther? He sounded pretty angry. Come on, let's have another look at Henry's stall. Sean said he helped out with the shop. He may have left something there.
I just wanted to see if Kimberly was all right. Obviously, they're just giving her a sedative. Is there something else? Oh, no. No. Well, I'll give her a sedative.
You can see my ranking 180th.
Dr. Dabney, are you in there?
Alright.
Good morning, Jessica.
Let's see. What are we going to have to find.
Well, I had a different idea in mind to break the news, but as you can see, the
Torn letter.
my death premature.
Key.
That's not exactly
Zombie
what
hand.
you mind.
Radio. Ball of yarn. Fish.
It's beginning to make sense now. Sharp fire interesting in the dark. Faint dab of blood on the temple, the doctor conveniently standing by, ready to pronounce you dead, and in the flickering light of the candle, no one able to look too closely.
It was merely a harmless game.
A game? Is that what you call it? Never mind about me now.
It looks like someone tore up a letter. Can you piece it back together, Matthew?
Just, you see, I wanted to know how they'd feel. Really feel when they thought I was gone. With all that money to find.
I'm gonna do that right now.
That idea of new will. Oh, that was a nice touch. I wanted to observe how they'd react.
Observe?
Well, yes, I had the surveillance system fixed so that I could watch it all on a TV monitor. I even recorded some of it.
You had hidden TV cameras spying on everyone?
No. Not in your room, Jessica. And none of the bedrooms.
And what right did you have to use me?
Oh, you mean the will?
Yes.
Well, that was necessary. Yes, very necessary. You know, Jessica, you disappointed me. I was sure there'd be a little bit of greed even in you.
Then all those stories about the attempts on your life, those were all lies too.
13. That was much better.
I just had to think of some way to keep you in the game.
It's a letter, all right. Leave Eastfield Market alone, you greedy scum, or I will blow you all up. That's rather explicit. But it's not something I would have expected from our victim. We should ask Alex if he can find clues about the writer's identity.
Now, see if I've got this right. After you fix your own death and cut everybody out of your will, Mr. Menard, you locked yourself in your room and spied on your guest TV cameras.
Correct, Sheriff Radimus. Keep in
1
mind-
hour only. All right.
Until well after Preston Howard's body was found.
And I'm gonna get some stars, so sit tight, folks. See y'all then. Alright, folks, we're back. Let's get the results of the disarmed bomb and upgrade a level. No wonder your bomb didn't blow up. It was meant not to. Your bomber's playing with you. If he had tried to disarm the bomb, well, let's just say you guys wouldn't be in much better shape than Henry. Anyway, this is stellar work. Whoever built this bomb knows what they're doing. Your killer is definitely an explosives expert. An expert in explosives. Well, Sean's army records show that he worked in the bomb squad, so he definitely matches the profile. Do you think this might all have been a tragic accident? Maybe his father tried to stop him. So I had a look at that letter you found in Crosby's shop. As you rightly guessed, there were no fingerprints. So I compare the handwriting with Henry's and Sean's, and let's just say that Sean should have used newspaper clippings instead. So Sean wrote this letter. Great, now I got something to make him spill the beans, Matthew. I came back from the war having to wear those blasted orthopedic shoes and got partially deaf from an explosion. And you're saying I'm a terrorist? I fought terrorists! Easy, Sean. We've got a testimony saying you attacked Green Banking and a letter of threats. How do you explain this? I didn't send that letter, did I? And the bank had it coming. I barely remember doing it anyway. I just snapped. But I would never have hurt my own father. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put you under arrest until we're sure you're not a threat, Sean. We can't take any chance. Well, I'm out of ideas, Matthew. There may be another bomb in the city right now, and I've got no clue where to look. Ranger Matthew, I was wondering, what kind of person are you looking for again? Ramirez, we briefed everyone about this. Our suspect wears a camel outfit and orthopedic shoes. Ah, so like the man over there, right? Huh? Hey, you! Grimsborough police, don't move! Way to go, Ramirez. Donald Byrd is the person? Is there a problem, officers? I'm just taking a walk. In an area sealed off by the whole police department? Wait a minute, you're the guy on this picture. You're Donald. Donald Byrd, to be precise. Did Henry give you this picture? That's not very nice of him. We were such good friends. Henry died this morning, actually, from a bomb blast. Oh my, how perfectly tragic. But at least he went out with a bang, right? Right? Are you sure you two were friends? Oh, we were friends. A long, long time ago. Water under the bridge, that sort of thing. Well, I'll be on my way now. I bet you anything this creep and Henry's ghost from the war are related. Ramirez is right too. Bird's wearing orthopedic shoes. Ranger Matthew, I just heard back from the station. They got another call from the bomber. He said next bomb's for real, but you'll have to find it on your own this time. Damn it, we need new leads and quick. Matthew, I think it's time for us to take this journalist up on her offer. And let's make a deal with Rachel Priest. Miss Priest, this is off the record. We would appreciate it if your cameraman could stop filming, please. Alright, Carl, go take a walk, okay? So if you want info on the guy on this picture, you'll have to give me more than his name. We know Crosby was a Vietnam veteran, so if you got any contact in the military, do that for us and I'll give you a copy of Crosby's documents. You got yourself a deal. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let's hope Rachel can find something useful. In the meantime, we must figure out our next move. Ranger Matthew, I've got some bad news again. Sean Crosby is on the loose. He escaped from our watch. What? That's a disaster. Now we have two lunatics running freely and no clue on the bomb's location. We're going to have to find this out in Chapter 3, so sit tight. Alright folks, it's Matthew. We are back, and we're now going to start Chapter 3 of Bomb Alert on Grimsborough. The next bomb might explode any time now, Matthew, and we still have no idea of its whereabouts. We need new leads. Let's go back to the crime scene. It was such a mess, we might have missed something. Well, if these aren't my two favorite cops. Oh, come on, not him again. I really think we should search the park, but maybe you'd like to speak to Donald, Matthew? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said. Ranger Matthew asked if you had anything to tell us, Bird. Oh no, I was just enjoying the fresh air and I thought I'd say hello. I love autumn. Such an explosion of colors. And this is why you bothered us? You've got to be kidding me. You should relax, Inspector. You're all wound up like a clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. That's it. I've had enough of you. Maybe a few hours behind bars will dampen your mood. Bert's half deaf and 100% nuts, if you ask me. At least now I won't be able to cause trouble. Moving on, you know what they say about blind people? Their hearing is top-notch, unlike our killers. We should go see Alfred again. He may have heard something useful. Alfred, it's Jones and Ranger Matthew again. We need you to remember everything that happened in the last few days. Now that you mention it, I've been hearing something odd over the past 3 days. A car making a very particular noise, like its transmission is about to break. The strangest thing is, Henry got all weird and worried at the very same time this car began to show. I think it must be parked on the street, because I always hear its engine stop nearby and start a few hours later, and I haven't heard it leave yet today. This car right behind us? Damn it, it's been under our noses all along. No more time to waste, Matthew. Take cover. I'm kicking this car's trunk open. I'm investigating the park bench first because that was the first crime scene to unlock. Okay, let's see. Good job, Matthew. This piece of camo fabric must belong to our killer. And it's wet with blood. Let's collect a sample and send it to Grace. Yeah, why not? I think I should get it. Three of them. Perfect! We're lucky our killer left such a clue behind him. Let's give this blood sample to Grace and see what our killer's blood can tell us. Okay, 12 hours. And let's examine the car trunk. Besides, I've got all the stars, I might as well use them. There it is. Bomb. Wine glass, champagne. Here it is. We found the bomb. Holy shit! We found the bomb, and this one will blow. What do we do? What do you mean you have an intuition? Wait, if you get the bomb's code wrong, the whole block will be blown to oblivion. Ah. There we go. You did it! I can't believe this! How did you know? Jones, what's the situation? The bomb has been deactivated. I don't know how Matthew pulled this off. It was incredible. Congratulations, Ranger Matthew. The city owes you one. Again. But you still have to catch whoever planted this bomb. And I'll let the blood run its course. So for now, this is Matthew. See you then. Alright folks, we're back. Let's get the results of the blood and put a killer behind bars. I tested the blood from the piece of fabric you found, and you were right. This didn't come from your victim. So since we know Henry's killer was wearing camel clothes, this means that your killer's blood type is O positive. Yes. I'm glad we found this bomb in time, but how did you know the date on that picture was the bomb's code? Lucky guess? You mean you weren't sure? I think I'm going to faint. Officers, we need to talk right now. You won't believe what I dug up on your suspect. Let's ask Rachel Priest first, what she knows about. I've been able to get Donald Byrd's military dossier. The guy just got out of a mental institute, and he is extremely dangerous. Take a look at this. Let's see. Court-martialed on the January 19th, the 19th of January, 1975, for war crimes committed in Vietnam. Henry Crosby testified against him. They served together. Look at that, Matthew. Byrd was in the bomb squad. There's no doubt he's an expert in explosives. Rachel, thanks so much for your help. Matthew, we finally have everything we need to put Henry's killer behind bars for good. It's not Sean Crosby. It's definitely not Rachel Priest. It's not Ziegler. It is Donald Byrd. Ramirez? What do you mean Byrd got away? I only looked away for a second to get the keys to the cell but he was singing a song about the park before he escaped. Maybe that's where he went. You'd better be right, Ramirez. Matthew, let's go arrest that freak before he can kill again. Byrd, freeze! It's over. You're under arrest for murder and terrorism attempts. I get to say when it's over. I'd rather die than going back in that nut house, and I'll take you all with me. Not if I kill you first, you son of a bitch. Aw, that's cute, but you won't have the balls to do it, just like your father. Sean, get out of here. He's not worth it. See you in hell, bitches. Everybody down. Whoa. Is everyone alright? Come on, Matthew, there's nothing more we can do here. I still can't believe Byrd blew himself up. And I hate not knowing why he did it. But I guess he took his crazy secrets to the grave. Well, anyway, what do you say we finally have this hot dog, Matthew? I'm famished. Taking a look at the others. Harriet Meadows definitely cleared from the start. Sean Crosby, A positive blood. Rachel Priest didn't fit anything. Neither did Alfred Ziegler. It was Donald Byrd. See you guys for the additional investigation. Alright folks, we're back. Let's start the additional investigation of bomb alert on Grimsborough. Ranger Matthew, this case has been a roller coaster ride, but you kept your cool and avoided a disaster. I'm very proud of you. Your work is not quite done, however. Sean has just lost his father, and considering how unstable he is, I would like you to check up on him. And Miss Priest has also requested to see you. We're on it, boss. Matthew, I'd also like to see how Alfred's doing. After all, he lost one of his oldest friends today. Ranger Matthew, I'm glad you came. I'm sure there is a story behind Bird's actions. I want to get to the bottom of this, but I need your help. Bird must have kept his documents in his car trunk, but it's now considered police property and I can't access it. But you can't you, Ranger Matthew? We could, but what will be in it for us? The case is closed. I will share any relevant info with you. I'm telling you, this story is hiding something bigger. There we are. Metal box. Good instinct as always, Matthew. If Rachel wants info about Bird, this box is probably where we'll find some. I must say I'm curious too. The two bombs we found were both right in front of Green Banking. Did Bird have a beef with them? USB key. A USB key, of course. Let's send it to the lab. I want to check what's on it before we give it to Rachel. The thing is that Rachel Priest kind of reminds me of one of my former local news anchors, Laurie Amata on KITV4, who unfortunately departed a few weeks ago, actually, almost a month. Hi Alfred, it's Jones and Ranger Matthew again. We wanted to see how you were holding up. Oh, I'll be okay. Gotta soldier on. That's what Henry would have said. But while you're here, could you help me out? I want to create a new hot dog in Henry's memory, but I'm lacking a bunch of ingredients. I need an onion, 1 can of beans, and a bunch of tomatoes. A new hot dog. Of course we'll help, won't we, Matthew? I'm sure we could find what you need in Henry's stall. Let's go. Here's the tomatoes. Well, there's the onion. There we go. Perfectly satisfied with what I have right now. Onion, beans, and tomatoes. Great, we've got everything Alfred needs to make his hot dog. I can't wait to taste it. Let's go give this to Alfred. It's one of those things where you just feel like, oh gosh, you might as well just get the gas ready. Because I know grape juice makes me fart a lot. Let's get the ingredients to Alfred Ziegler. Alfred, Ranger Matthew found everything you need to make this hot dog. Fantastic! Thank you, Ranger. So when can we taste... Oh, silly me. I forgot the most important ingredient. Henry was very fond of chili peppers. Oh, I love peppers. Matthew, let's go back to Henry's stall to get some. So we gotta go back here again. Coffee bottle, and chili peppers. There we go. You're sure those are chili peppers? Well, Matthew, let's go give this to Alfred. I'm starving. Hey Alfred, we've got your last condiment. Here, take it. Great! I got everything I need to cook my special hot dog in memory of Henry Crosby. And for your trouble, how would you like to have a hamburger on the house? A hamburger? I thought we would... Never mind. Thanks, Alfred. Hello, Sean. Ranger Matthew and I just wanted to see how you were doing. I know this day has been rough for you. I've had better days, yes. And to top it all off, I can't seem to find my father's silver star medal anywhere. I wanted to have it when we bury him. It was his most prized possession, and I'm sure he was wearing it when he, you know. Well, finding lost objects is Ranger Matthew's specialty. If this medal is in the park, we'll find it for you. So I'm going to have to dip under. Had a nice round number. That's okay though. Ugh. Rabbit, trash bag. Oh dear, is that Henry's medal? The explosion has shattered it to pieces. Matthew, do you think you could put it back together? Sean would be devastated to see it like that. Voila! 14 energy. I knew you could do it, Matthew. Henry's Silver Star looks brand new. Sean will be delighted. Let's give the Silver Star back. You found my father's Silver Star. Thank you so much, Ranger Matthew. Now Henry can be buried with all the honors he merits. I hope that will be a comfort, Sean. I'll let the USB run its course. I'll get the results tomorrow. So for now, this is Matthew. See you then. Alright folks, it's Matthew. We're back. Let's get the results of the USB key now. For an ex-soldier, Donald Byrd was rather careless. The USB key you found in his car trunk wasn't even encrypted. He was committed to Grimsborough Psychiatric Hospital upon his return from Vietnam. He suffered from severe PTSD and paranoia. However, he seems to have been subjected to some unorthodox treatment while he was there. Some new pills. I'm not sure about the effect it had on him. They certainly didn't help him keep him sane. Well, Matthew, let's see what Rachel makes of all this. Splendid! You found a USB key in Bird's car? What's on it? I'm sure you had a look. Bird seems to have been subjected to some weird treatments during his stint in the psychiatric hospital. That's pretty much it. And that still doesn't explain why he seems to have a beef with Green Banking. Are you kidding me? Alden Green is on the hospital's board of directors. He's one of their biggest donators as well. Are you telling us you think Green has something to do with Bird's treatment? Now you're just being paranoid. And you're very naive. I'm going to look into this, but I'm sure there's a big story there. Thanks for your help. Sorry guys, my tablet ran out of film room, but I got 100 XP. And I got a sticker pack. Quit filming on me, I don't know why. That will do. And for now, this is Matthew. See you then. But first of all, let's return to the map. See what sticker packs I get. I really would like them to include some burgers with the sticker packs because at least we can keep the food rewards alive and definitely bring them back. And that will do. I'll see you guys later.